Thames Diamond Jubilee Pageant is the most ambitious spectacle ever held on this historic river, the lifeblood of London. To commemorate the Queen's 60-year reign, a flotilla of 1,000 British and Commonwealth craft assembled upstream at Chelsea Harbour. The last time such a flotilla came together was 350 years ago. London Duck Tours were delighted to be invited to be part of this historic occasion. All aboard! Ducks a-go for launch. Splashdown. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the head of the flotilla came the Royal Jubilee bells on board Ursula Catherine. Human-powered craft quickly follow, with the Queen's row barge Gloriana leading. Never before have we seen 4 ducks in formation on the River Thames. More vessels follow, with transatlantic rowing boats, canoes, gigs, and even a Maori boat carved from a 700-year-old tree trunk. Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, and her family travelled on board the royal barge Spirit of Chartwell. Escorting the royal barge were picket boats, Royal Marine raiding craft, and inflatables from HMS Diamond. London Duck Tours were honoured to participate in this spectacular event. Our special guests for the day included veterans from the D-Day landings of 1944. Next came the Dunkirk little ships, led by motor torpedo boat 102. She later carried Winston Churchill and Allied Commander Eisenhower as they reviewed the D-Day landing fleet, which included many original ducks. Months of planning, invitations accepted, and the ducks prepared for action. Then came the historic craft, including a recently restored Royal Navy pinnace, Collie, which had served as a Plymouth fireboat until the Luftwaffe sunk her in 1942. The ducks were decorated, boarding passes checked, everyone's aboard, and 70-year-old vehicles roar into life. Steamboats follow on, with tugs, cutters, and Alaska, the oldest passenger steamer on the Thames. The Queen used Alaska in 2009. Now the breathtaking display by the London fireboats. Narrowboats, the stalwarts of the Industrial Revolution. Some of these old cargo barges have travelled for weeks along Britain's canals to attend today's pageant. Many are now converted and used for homes, youth groups, and businesses. And finally, the passenger boats, ranging from clippers to paddle steamers, and cruisers to catamarans. The amphibious military vehicles from the D-Day landings, with a complement of Normandy veterans on board today, re-engineered and repainted, and now known as London Duck Tours, they're a popular sight on the Thames. To conclude the flotilla, here's Symphony, with the London Philharmonic Orchestra playing a medley of popular British anthems. And now Tower Bridge. The bascules were fully raised in honour of the Queen. Royal Navy Station HMS President, where the Spirit of Chartwell has moored, allowing Her Majesty to observe the flotilla as it passes. It's a very special moment as London Duck Tours pass before the royal barge. At the end of a remarkable day, we've arrived at the slipway on the Isle of Dogs. The veterans bid a fond farewell to the ducks that carried them on another historic mission.